Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clark on YouTube. Oh no! Oh wow, if I could be honest with each and every one of my subscribers for a minute, this has been unbelievable. What an unbelievable experience for me as a fan of Disney. I was on D23.com just a couple of days ago. I saw the new cast revealed for Descendants 5. Everybody is so excited about it, so I thought on this Easter weekend I would talk about it and show you some Descendants footage. But if I can be honest with you for a minute, I have never experienced the rise in popularity that I have experienced over the last 3.5 weeks. 800 die-hard Descendants fans have subscribed to this YouTube channel in just a period of 48 hours. Over 250 of you have subscribed to this YouTube channel. You have got to be kidding me. This is unbelievable and truly, if I can get away with saying it, unprecedented. And I have each and every one of you to thank for this. When I came back on YouTube in 2023, I didn't think any of you were going to subscribe to this YouTube channel, but you did. And I have each and every one of you to thank for that. Because of you, this YouTube channel has achieved an all-time record and has become one of the most popular Descendants YouTube channels in the world. Thank you. And that's the reason why my lights are pink, celebrating the character Bridget, of course portrayed by Ruby Rose Turner. I was a huge fan of hers. And filming for this one began in Vancouver, British Columbia, here in Canada, where I'm from. If you've never been to Vancouver, British Columbia, it's a beautiful place. There's just something about the scenery of that place that is absolutely beautiful any time of the year. If you've never been there as a family, I highly recommend that you take yourself up and the opportunity to travel there and experience the sights and the familiarity of British Columbia. My mom traveled there when she was a teacher early in her career. And I don't think no matter what time of your life you make a part of British Columbia to be a part of your life, it's a beautiful place. And there's just something about the scenery. They shot so much of Twilight there. They're shooting so much of Descendants 5 there. I'm really excited about it. And I'm even more excited to see the new cast members coming in and seeing what they're going to be offering to this one. For me, Descendants, I was always a fan of the original Descendants trilogy. Descendants from 2015 up until Descendants of 2019 saw its finale. And then here comes this new cast represented by Kylie Cantrell and Mila Baker. I was a huge fan of Mila Baker ever since she was on Are You Afraid of the Dark. Was even a more huge fan of Kylie Cantrell, which was a huge part of Raven's Home. My favorite character on that show was portrayed by Elise Vanderpool, who played Chelsea on that show. Of course, her representation and friendship with Raven Simone for years has been documented. But D23.com has been an absolute buzz. Social media has been an absolute buzz about Descendants. I really appreciate seeing how you guys are supporting this movie. Over 10 million of you have gravitated to the Descendants Facebook fan page, the Descendants X account, Instagram. Everybody's all over this one. And you have a good reason to be, and you have even more of a reason to be excited because you can't expect to tamper with time and not expect consequences. And I think a lot of people are excited to see where Red and Chloe will end up. With this one, I also am looking forward to seeing if we'll see some cameos, probably by some of the original Descendants characters. That would be fun to see too. But it's unbelievable the numbers of Descendants fans we have out there, over 10 million on social media in their entirety. I don't think I've ever seen a more supportive or stronger group of Descendants fans or fans of anything, for that matter, having anything to do with Disney. I mean, Disney's had a lot of stuff that was really popular for years. Stitch was one of the more popular characters of the early thousands. And I don't think Disney ever did put anything out that could ever have competed with things like My Little Pony or Hello Kitty. But this franchise, there's just something about this Descendants franchise that has just caused it to explode. Everybody is really supportive of it. I don't know if it's the music, because there's just something about songs like Life is Sweeter When You Are just getting stuck in your head every single day on my Disney playlist every morning. I'll let you in a little secret. Life is Sweeter When You Are has always been a part of my Disney playlist every single morning, and it's for a very good reason. They said that song would very quickly get stuck in your head, and for a number of very good reasons it obviously has. And the powerful cast demonstrating that anything is possible. Kylie Cantrell was always this fierce, very strong, very powerful character, and a representation of the Queen of Hearts' daughter. Despite how many of you have felt about the Queen of Hearts, not everybody's favorite Disney villain of all time, mine was always someone like Hades because he was perfectly infuriating, and Hades' son is a part of the Descendants franchise and has been a big, significant part of the Descendants franchise for forever. But I keep going back to my study of folk literature for years. And the thing about folk literature is there are so many characters of fairy tale significance that have been left out of the Descendants franchise, which means the door of possibility is always open. The door of unpredictability is always open, and I think that's ultimately what I'm more excited about for this, is to see how much further this franchise can go, how much further it can expand, how many more fans we can attract. I oftentimes have appreciated the photo ops that the Descendants cast members have taken, all the Make-A-Wishes they have granted, especially Sophia Carson's Make-A-Wishes that she granted for places like The View. When she granted the wish of a unfortunate child a number of years ago, that was so emotional. I've often appreciated how Dove Cameron has always been there, very supportive of her fans. And the fans seem to be equally as supportive and appreciative of what the Descendants characters have done, no matter if you're talking about Dove Cameron, who ultimately is the greatest Descendants character of all time. Her portrayal of Mal really won this one over for me and won my heart countless times. And to be honest with you guys, I miss people like Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson, not just for how they were on camera, but also how they were off of camera too. Their friendship is up there with the likes of Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens, two of the greatest Disney friendships of all time to come out of Disney and Disney Channel's history. Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, Vanessa Hudgens, and Ashley Tisdale. I also miss High School Musical too, because it's been argued that if not for the success of High School Musical, every other Disney Channel movie would have faded off into obscurity, not to mention all the movies, but all the TV shows too. Dove also achieved tremendous success because of movies like Cloud Nine and TV shows like Liv and Manny and Sophia Carson, of course, Adventures in Babysitting. But I think ultimately the characters Mel and Sophia Carson's character Evie has got what got this one over. But I think, as time goes on, I get more use and more attached to characters like Kylie Contral's representation of Red. I think nobody could have ever done a more fierce, more positive adaptation of that character. For me, I've been a fan of Kylie Contral ever since her web show Hello Kylie on YouTube, when she would review Nickelodeon shows like Sam and Cat, which she was a huge fan of. I also was a huge fan of Sam and Cat. I was also a huge fan of That's So Raven, Raven's Home, Hannah Montana, which she would talk about on her YouTube show. I think it's been since 2005 that show's been looked back as flashback footage for a lot of Disney fans, but I go back as far as Hello Kylie for being a fan of Kylie Contral, and I remember watching her on various episodes of That's So Raven. She didn't play the daughter of Raven-Symoné. She played Raven-Symoné's daughter's best friend in that TV series. She wasn't on every episode of the show, but again, Disney has this habit of sprinkling you on different shows. Once you're recognized and picked up enough, either through the power of music and a script, you're on to something bigger projects in your future. And that's what we saw with a lot of the Descendants characters. We also saw that with Ruby Rose Turner on Coop and Cammy Ask the World and the various other projects. And here she comes with this powerful representation of Bridget, the young Queen of Hearts. Who would have ever thought she would have turned in such an evil character in Descendants? I love what Jennifer Fang has done with this one. I look forward to seeing what Jennifer Fang will do with this one as a director. But for me, I think this show has gotten over because of Kylie and Ruby. Really big fan of those guys. And I'm even more a big fan of this new cast and this new synopsis which is coming forth. The summer of 2026 is the forecasted date for this one, and everybody seems to be more than supportive of it. So what do you say we take a look at some Descendants footage? It's been a while since I've taken a look at anything having to do with Descendants. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's watch this footage together. Bring this YouTube channel to... Alright, so what do you say we watch this footage together, have a whole lot of fun doing it? I've got some major news to unveil at the end of this very special Easter weekend podcast of my show. I think you're going to find time and really appreciating what I have to reveal. And I'm really excited to watch this footage with you guys because, as I mentioned, really big fan of the original Descendants trilogy, even bigger fan of this newer Descendants trilogy, even though I was somewhat skeptical on it when I first saw it revealed, first saw it for the first time. I didn't instantly fall in love with it, but very quickly over time I did, and I would love to see more Descendants fans hitting the subscribe button and joining the over 800 that we already have accumulated here on this show. It's a tremendous experience for me to be a part of this, and I'm really excited to watch this footage with you.
Hey Descendants fans, welcome back to our channel. Descendants: The Rise of Red has finally arrived, and it's giving us everything we've been waiting for. New characters, fresh storylines, and epic songs. But just like the previous films, this one ends with a massive cliffhanger, and now we're all left wondering, what's next? In today's video, we're diving into the biggest theories and predictions about Descendants 5. What did Red and Chloe change when they messed with time? And what really happened at Castle Coming? Stick around, because you won't want to miss these theories that will totally blow your mind. Before we kick off, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more awesome content. Let's jump right in. Now, let's start with one of the biggest theories floating around, the alternate timeline. In Descendants, The Rise of Red, Red and Chloe mess with the fabric of time. And if there's one thing we know about time travel, it's that it comes with some serious consequences. From the very beginning, we're warned by Maddox that altering the fabric of time can lead to unpredictable consequences. And Uma's voiceover during the end of the movie echoes the same sentiment when she says, "Getting what you want can be dangerous, especially when you mess with time." This has led to the theory that Red and Chloe's actions created an entirely new timeline, one where key events in Auradon history never took place. In this alternate timeline, the Merlin VKs stay frozen in detention, meaning Maleficent and Hades remain trapped for years. If that's the case, Mal never would have been born, which changes everything.
From idea to submission, empower students to do their best work with Grammarly's comprehensive AI writing.
Ben and Mal never fall in love, and Mal never becomes Queen of Auradon. Instead, we could see Ben and Audrey ruling together as king and queen. The Isle of the Lost and Auradon remains separated, and the Queen of Hearts, no longer a villain, sends her daughter, Red, to Auradon Prep. But that's not the only change. If Hook was frozen, Harry wouldn't have been born either, which could mean Uma has a completely different life. Imagine a world where Uma, Evie, Jay, and Carlos are the group of VKs at Auradon Prep instead of Mal leading the way. This alternate timeline could explain Uma's prominent role in the final scenes of Descendants 4. Another huge point of discussion among fans is the mysterious Castle Coming event. While Descendants, The Rise of Red spends a lot of time teasing us about Castle Coming, it feels like the movie never fully delivers on showing us what really happened at the dance. Everything seems rushed toward the end. Suddenly we're back in Auradon, the Queen of Hearts is good, but we're left with so many unanswered questions. Fans have speculated that Descendants 4 is only the first part of the story, and Descendants 5 could be the continuation that finally gives us the answers we're craving. So what might we see at Castle Coming in Descendants 5? One theory is that Red and Chloe will realize they need to fix the timeline and make things go back to how they originally were. This would mean they'd have to travel back in time again and let the prank on Bridget happen as it was supposed to. We could finally see the moment when Bridget turns into the villainous Queen of Hearts, and fans are already theorizing what might go down at the dance. Some suggest Juliana will get Ella to open the cookbook because she'll realize it's spelled, leading Bridget to get mad at Ella for opening it unknowingly. Others speculate that after Juliana's prank, Ella will be so busy falling in love with Prince Charming that she won't help Bridget, leaving Bridget to feel betrayed and turn evil. Another theory is that Juliana might not be the one behind the prank and that another character will be responsible. And one interesting theory is that considering the sorcerer's cookbook is dangerous and forbidden, the prank could have turned Bridget into a monster, just like Juliana turned into a flamingo. Everyone might have thought Bridget was upset from the prank, not realizing she was transformed. Either way, we might witness Bridget's transformation into the Queen of Hearts in Descendants 5, shedding light on the grudge she holds against Ella. Aside from the alternate timeline and Castle Coming, fans are also speculating about the overall plot of Descendants 5. One major theory is that Juliana and the other Merlin VKs will continue as the villains, but not in the way we'd expect. Instead of staying frozen in detention forever, it's possible they'll find a way to unfreeze themselves and learn about Red and Chloe's time-traveling adventures. This could set the stage for them to time travel to the present and wreak havoc in the new timeline, forcing Red and Chloe to go back and fix things once again. Another interesting theory is that Morgie, who we briefly see holding the sorcerer's cookbook in a deleted scene, might take on a bigger villain role. Some fans believe Morgie tried to pull off the prank himself while his friends were frozen, but it backfired, making him the real villain of the story. With the powerful pocket watch in his possession, Morgie could use time travel to manipulate events, causing more chaos for Red and Chloe. But of course, by the end of Descendants 5, Red and Chloe will likely find a way to set things right. Red might learn the valuable lesson that while she can't change the past, she can make a difference in the future. There's also a fascinating theory that centers around a potential conflict between Red and Chloe. After all, their time-traveling shenanigans didn't just affect the world around them. It may have changed their personal lives too. Remember when Chloe broke the vase and accidentally got Cinderella grounded? Well, in this alternate timeline, that means Cinderella might never have gone to the castle coming dance, which is where she and Prince Charming first fell in love. If they never fell in love, this opens the door to the idea that Chloe might have a different father. Some fans speculate that Bridget, Red's mom, could have ended up with Prince Charming instead, making him Red's dad. This would create a whole new family dynamic, with Red being happy that her mother found love and became a good person, but Chloe feeling like her life has been turned upside down. Chloe might be desperate to fix the timeline and restore her original family, while Red could be content with how things turned out. This potential conflict between the two characters could add a lot of drama to Descendants 5 and make for some emotional moments. Speaking of returning characters, Uma's role in Descendants 5 is another big topic of conversation. In Descendants: The Rise of Red, Uma plays a significant part in the final scenes, and fans are curious about how her character will continue to evolve in the next movie. In the alternate timeline, with Mal and Harry potentially never being born, Uma's life could have taken a very different path. She might have been one of the first VKs to attend Auradon Prep alongside Evie, Carlos, and Jay, forming new friendships and alliances that we've never seen before. With no Mal around to lead, Uma could have risen to a position of power much earlier in her life, and this alternate version of her could play a key role in helping Red and Chloe navigate the challenges of time travel. Uma's knowledge of both Auradon and the Isle of the Lost, combined with her leadership skills, could make her an essential ally in Descendants 5. Plus, with the tensions between Red and Chloe potentially rising, Uma might serve as the voice of reason, helping them find a way to fix the timeline without causing further damage. Lastly, let's talk about the potential final showdown in Descendants 5. If the theories about time travel and alternate timelines are true, it's likely that the movie will build toward a major conflict involving the villains of the story. Whether it's the Merlin VKs, Morgie, or another surprise villain, the battle for control over time itself could be the biggest challenge our heroes have faced yet. And let's not forget about the powerful Sorcerer's Cookbook and the Pocket Watch, both of which could play crucial roles in the final battle. In the end, though, it seems likely that Red and Chloe will find a way to restore the original timeline and bring peace to both Auradon and the Isle of the Lost. But not before learning some important lessons along the way. Red, in particular, might come to understand that while she can't change the past, she has the power to shape her future. She may finally find the courage to stand up to her mom and stop the coup. The Queen of Hearts may even open up her heart after seeing the courage her daughter has. After that cliffhanger ending of Descendants 4, we just want Descendants 5 to have a truly happy ending. Thanks for watching. Who's your favorite character from Descendants: The Rise of Red? What did you think of Descendants 4? What's your prediction for Descendants 5? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Who's your favorite character from Descendants? It has to be Bridget for me. Ruby Rose Turner did a phenomenal job as that character, bringing her to life. I'm almost really sad that she could possibly turn evil in the sequel, although it remains to be seen. Guys, give me a second to switch back over to the other program, and we will close this one out. Thank you so much for watching that footage with me. I really enjoyed it. I had a whole lot of fun. It's always fun having the chance to watch Descendants footage with you guys. I know you love it just as much as what I do, putting it together for you and distributing it for you on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and let me know how you feel about it in the comments of this video. As I mentioned, I had a surprise for all of you. In the coming days, I purchased yet another camera. It's called the Logitech Brio, which is the most advanced web camera in the way of technology that you can use to shoot these videos. So it just went from standard definition into high definition with the 4K camera I purchased about 4 months ago. We're going even higher up in definition and transmission of these videos. The quality will significantly improve. There's also something called shoot mode with this camera, which will allow you to show stuff on your desk by just simply tilting the camera. There are so many advanced features with this camera. It's going to take me a while to get used to it. It's on the way. and I'm really excited about that. So look for a huge advancement in video transmission. Also, I purchased a brand new microphone. It's a white one this time with more features on it as well to improve the sound quality of the show. So we've got some new technology coming to join the lights and the posters and the stuffy collection in the background. So much fun stuff happening here. And again, happy Easter to every single person or every single family who took time out of their busy schedule to watch these videos and always find time for this YouTube channel. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. Over 800 subscribers. I can't even believe it. I'll have more updates for you, more videos in the coming weeks. So if you have not subscribed, you're going to want to do that. So continue to follow this YouTube channel for significant updates in the way of news, info, what have you. Talking about everything from Disney, Nickelodeon, TV shows, movies, video games, what have you. There's something here for everybody. So if you haven't told your friends about what's happening on this YouTube channel, you might want to pick up the phone, give them a call, and let them know, because they might just appreciate the content just as much as each and every one of you do, either by yourself or as a family. Thank you, YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. That's a thank you I forgot to throw out at the beginning of the show for putting these videos out there as much as what you have. Over 200 plus subscribers in the last few days. Man, I can't even begin to put into words how appreciative I am of it. I can't even believe it myself. Guys, be kind to one another. Kindness goes a long way in this world. By YouTube, and we will do it again in a couple.